Hey Sunbelt Conference fans, I'm your host Kati Morse and welcome to another edition of Sunbelt Conference Weekly. It's championship week here at the Fun Belt, and Sunbelt teams from around the league are gearing up to head to the Big Easy. We'll give you an update on every team that's NOLA bound. We'll also catch up with the 2015 Sunbelt Conference Women's Volleyball Champions in Jonesboro, Arkansas. It's all right here on Sunbelt Conference Weekly. 5 men's basketball teams have officially punched their ticket to the Crescent City and will be playing in the championship in just one short week. But 3 spots remain and it's anyone's game. Let's see what's shaping up in the standings. With the Sunbelt Championship just days away, 5 teams have sealed the deal and are heading to the Big Easy. Little Rock claimed the regular season championship and sits at the top of what's soon to be 8 NOLA-bound squads. The Trojans continued their successful season last night as their 89-80 victory over Arkansas State gave them their record-breaking 27th win. They currently have the best record in the country.
It was kind of brought up, but Bear was like the best teams like Kansas and Texas, and all them teams like that, they don't lose at home, and that's a big part of like winning, like during the season, so that's what we preach to.
UL Monroe surged into second place, clinching the number 2 seed. They entered this week as the hottest team in the league, having won 7 straight games and 11 of their last 12. Behind the Trojans and Warhawks are UT Arlington and UL Lafayette, who have identical 11-7 league records. And rounding out the group of NOLA-bound squads is Georgia Southern, who sits in 5th. 3 spots remain as the rest of the teams will battle it out in this week's action. Little Rock will look to continue their run against App State, while the Panthers of Georgia State will travel to Lafayette in hopes of that coveted 9th win. South Alabama will also take on 3rd place UT Arlington at 7:15. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night as a few more teams will fight for their fate in the Big Easy. Only 1 spot remains in the Sunbelt Women's Basketball Championship bracket as 7 teams have already claimed their territory. The stakes are high and last night's games did not disappoint. Little Rock beat the undefeated Arkansas State and snapped their winning streak. Let's take a look. One winning streak had to come to an end, and on Tuesday night, that streak belonged to Arkansas State. Shannity James scored a career-high 25 points and added a season-high 14 rebounds on her senior night, leading the Little Rock women's basketball team to a 71-69 victory over Arkansas State. They snapped the Red Wolves' 18-game winning streak in the process.
At the same time, we knew that if we went out and we had a slow start, that we were never going to be able to get it back. We knew that they were a good team, so for us to have them back on the heel so early, I think it was great for us.
The teams had already clinched the top 2 seeds in the league's regular season prior to Tuesday's game. 5 other teams have also punched their tickets to New Orleans: UL Lafayette, Troy, South Alabama, UT Arlington, and Texas State. But one more spot is up for grabs and could be claimed tomorrow. App State will look to end Little Rock's hot streak and claim their season-deciding 8th victory. Georgia State will also look for 2 wins this week, with the first against the Ragin' Cajuns. You don't want to miss any of the action at the men's and women's basketball championships next week, and there's still time to get your tickets. Head over to Ticketmaster.com or visit your school's ticket office. There are several VIP packages available, and students of Sunbelt institutions get in for free with a valid student ID. We're only several days away from tip-off, so get your tickets today. We'll see you at Lakefront Arena. It's hard to believe that Sunbelt baseball is in its 3rd week of competition, and several teams are wasting no time during non-conference play. Let's take a look at last night's action. South Alabama defeated Southern Miss 9-3 on Tuesday night. Bottom of the 3rd inning, and Ben Gann will lift the sacrifice fly to right center field, and that's going to score Drew LeBounty for the first run of the night. Right-hander Hunter Soleimani recorded his first win of the season after 6 2/3 innings of work. He would strike out 4 throughout the night. And in the bottom of the 5th inning came the inning of the game as Adam Wolf clears one over the left center field wall for a grand slam, giving USA the 7-1 advantage. The Jaguars' victory comes on the heels of a win against Georgia, led by right-hander Kevin Hill. Hill allowed 1 run on 3 hits and 9 innings to earn his 2nd win of the season and 7th career complete game, earning the title of Sunbelt Conference Baseball Pitcher of the Week. The Jags will once again face Southern Miss tonight at 7:05. It may be springtime, but the Arkansas State volleyball team still found their way to the court as they were honored in front of the Red Wolf faithful in the Convocation Center to be honored for their 2015 postseason success. Let's take a look at their sweet new signage. The Arkansas State volleyball team was honored at halftime of the women's basketball game to celebrate their success in 2015 and to unfurl 2 new championship banners in the Convocation Center. Arkansas State enjoyed a record season with a 28-2 record and a .933 winning percentage, which is the 2nd best in school history.
I mean, it was a dream just to kind of go through that experience and to go through it with the young ladies that we have on our team, and they're just special young ladies. And the main thing we're excited about is we return every starter but 2. So we have the reigning Defensive Player of the Year, the Setter of the Year, and the Freshman of the Year all returning. So it's an exciting time for Arkansas State volleyball.
A-State went 16-0 in Sun Belt Conference play to clinch its first outright conference championship since 1998 and its first undefeated run through league play since 1996. After winning the Sun Belt Conference tournament in just 3 matches, the Red Wolves also clinched the team's first trip to the NCAA tournament since 1999. And that will wrap up this edition of Sun Belt Conference Weekly. Be sure to get your tickets for the men's and women's basketball championships and check out all our coverage on sunbeltsports.org. For all of us here at the Sun Belt Conference, I'm your host, Kati Morse. Thanks for watching.